Hey, Paul, man, what a fantastic start to 2024 we're having here at Annuity Agents Alliance. Dude, I don't know about you, but it's been fire on recruiting. So many great new partners coming on board, those who are just energized and helping people protect their retirements. One recurring thing, Paul, that and the agents that I've been speaking with has been coming up is they are just hungry for real partnership, somebody they can jump on the phone with, bounce ideas off of, talk strategy, talk shop. I mean, gosh, so many times, and I'm sure you've experienced this. Who do you talk to about what you do? Because not
Right.
everybody's, comfortable with talking about money, and there's so many taboos around it. So, man, I have really been enjoying some of the, obviously veteran agents that I work with, but also new ones who are just hungry to find somebody that they can connect with, answer their phone, and just jump in and make this a fun year.
Oh, yeah.
What's that been like for you, man?
Very much the same as far as a recruiting standpoint. The first quarter of this year has just been unbelievable. And I think you touched on something that's really important there. So many of the agents that I'm interacting with are also hungry for partnership. And I think what you see there is the ripple effect of a couple of things. One, it's very easy to become isolated in this industry, especially if you're an agent out
So
there on your
true.
own, right? Not having somebody to talk to, a sounding board. That's one part of it. The other part of it, from our side, I feel like the FMOs have gotten to that tipping point where they're too big,
Uh,
right? So they care less and less about who their partners are. It's if you woke up tomorrow morning and decided, I'm not going to shop at Walmart anymore. You wouldn't have a Walton calling you up on the phone the next day saying, "Hey, man, we didn't see you in the store today," right? They don't
so
care.
true.
They're too big. And I think that a lot of our competitors have gotten to the point where they're so big they don't have the ability to add value to their relationships.
Mm.
And if you remove that, if they're not adding any value, they don't value the relationship nearly as much. And the people that I'm working with right now, I'm talking to them all day, every day. They're my friends, right? They're people
Yeah.
that I have a genuinely vested interest in helping them transform their business. And
Mm.
one of the things that you and I talked about at the beginning of this year was really focusing on moving away from transactional relationships and focusing more on transformational relationships. And I think that there's a lot of agents out there that have been a part of that old system where they were just a number and are really craving a true partnership with somebody that cares about them. So yeah, I 100% agree. I've experienced a lot of that this year.
Yeah, man, and I'm very grateful to be working with someone like yourself who is, you know, tenacious. I will say it's probably the word that describes you best, man. About really going after this, not just talking about it, but actually living it out loud. And I will say to anyone that's watching this video, that's what we're about here at Annuity Agents Alliance. We don't want to just talk about it. We actually want to practice what we preach. And we're digging in deep here at the beginning of 2024 to really say, hey, we are Richard and Paul, and we're here to partner with those who are looking for a partnership where we help you grow and you help us grow.
And I think ideally this time next year, somebody ran into one of my agents at a conference and they said, "Hey, who do you do your business with?" I wouldn't want them to say any organization. I would want them to say, "I do my business with Paul. I do my business with Richard." And for me, that's the end game. That's the goal.
Right on, man. Hey, great chatting with you today,
Great
Paul.
chatting with you
Always
too,
love
Richard.
connect with you. See you,
All right,
bud.
buddy. Have a good night.
You too.